like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. On to the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Jab does not score. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Those counter punches have to hurt. Throws the jab but does not score. Back and forth they go. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That counter punch. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart knockdown.
Time for the fifth round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns.
Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from...
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Andorra just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid. I need you to focus on what...
Here we go in the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They figure out the combination to this sink.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Punch and just got countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Now I don't want you to load up. Don't be
the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace.
And there's the bell for round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Misses with the straight left. Right hook not connecting. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape. And we enter the 8th round. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They exchange punches. His stamina is off the charts. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good defense on the right uppercut. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out. The referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. You know the scorecards are going to be... As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here, a split decision victory.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? Todd, tell me, come on, talk to me, man. That is not a split decision. Ridiculous.